Good morning, guys. Well, what have we got here? Today, it's a beautiful, crisp, fully loaded potato cake. Scottish in origin, claimed by the rest of the world as their own. Let's have a little taste. It's very hot. Oh yeah. Soft and creamy inside, mashed potatoes, ham, spring onion, cheese, flavours from garlic and onion. Awesome. Well, let's get cooking. I'll show you how I make them. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Mike's Kitchen. Well, today I'm just going to make something simple for breakfast. I call these ones loaded potato scone, and basically it builds around leftover mashed potatoes from yesterday, a little bit of flour. I've got some green onion, I've got some leftover ham that's just been chopped up, some cheese, we'll have some garlic powder, onion powder for flavour, and we'll have some pepper and salt. And to begin, to be honest, we want this as light as possible. So I'm just going to throw my potato back in with my ricer and we'll just squeeze that through. Keep it nice and simple. Now that's nice and loose. So I'm going to go in, let's have a look. I'll just check my recipe, make sure I'm getting this in the right order. But I'm going to go in now with some garlic powder, and onion powder. Just make sure that gets mixed through nice. Yep. Oh, I might want a little bit of butter as well. I do need a little bit of butter, so give me a moment. So it would appear that I'm out of butter, but never mind. I've got some nice basil. I'll just put 2 tablespoons in there. And we just kind of want to start combining this a little bit, mix these together. We get our salt and pepper in now. I love black pepper, but you do have to be careful, some people have an allergy. Some salt, and we just want to give that a good mix. You can, if you want, push this back through the ricer. But one of the best ways is to just get your fingers in there and get your hands in there. But right now, we'll go in onion, ham, cheese, I just want to start combining this. Now we'll go in with our flour. Excuse the angles here. Just gently. Take it easy. A little bit of flour. On our cutting surface. And we will turn this out. Get all our bits. A little bit of extra flour over the top. Get some on our gloves. We just want to fold this a couple of times, try and get it smooth. If we need more flour, just add some, turn it over again. Try not to throw your stuff on the floor. But we want this to come together nicely, but we don't want it too dry. There's a couple of ways we can do this. We want a little bit more flour. Now you can roll it out with a rolling pin a little bit, but we want it about a ½ inch thick. I'm just going to use my fingers. Get that to about ½ inch. Now, choice is yours now, how you proceed. you want to divide this into 4 pieces, and you can cook it as one big piece in a skillet, or you can make smaller pieces. So I like to use cookie cutter, press it down, and we give ourselves basically a hockey puck. That should be nice somewhere around there. I should really get myself a sheet out ready, but we're just going to pop these out. So try and keep them even best you can. And depending on how thick you roll it, we can form this all back together again. Depends how thick you roll it, you might get 12. If you do it really thin and smaller pieces, you could end up getting 20. But I usually aim for 6 to 8. Make sure we're forming that together, we don't want to fall apart. So 1, 2, 3, so we've got now 9. And if you've got a ball like this, which is pretty much only 1, you can just divide it by hand, or you can just push it out. But what I will do, I'm just going to tear this off, and I will just make 2 smaller balls. Just keep rolling them till they come together nicely, and then we can just pat them out. Get a little bit of flour on there so it's not sticking. Right guys, time for cooking. So, best way to do this. This is a traditional Scottish dish, okay? The potato cake. Now normally you would use something like a bacon fat, or you would cook bacon on here. As you're cooking the bacon, you're cooking your potato cakes. But I'm just going to put a little bit of my bacon fat on here. And I'm going to do it kind of the traditional way. You can, if you want, use a spray or something. And then we're just going to carefully put a few of our potato cakes on here. Now I am going to cook all of these, and you can freeze them afterwards, or they store in the fridge for around about 5 days. So these have had around about 5 minutes. I'm just going to gently turn them over. They're starting to get a little bit golden brown on there. And we can turn them multiple times. And as I say, you can add more bacon fat. And again, we'll leave them for another 5 or so minutes. Right, well there we go guys. There we have some beautiful golden brown, if you can see me there, golden brown potato cake, fully loaded. Nice crispy surface. Let's get a knife, we'll do it properly, eh? So, nice and crispy. We want to keep them that way, so I'm going to load them off onto a wire rack, and then we'll do some taste testing once they've cooled down a little bit. And there we go guys, beautiful, beautiful, crispy and nice and creamy potato cakes. Just let them cool. I've had a taste of one, absolutely fantastic. So remember, leave me that big thumbs up, let me know what you think, smash that like button. Love you all guys. Mike out for now.